Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for another session of Archeo Gaming Live featuring Sassa's gamers Kate Minetti and Alexander Vanderwalle. Really quick, let's go over what is SASA. SASA stands for Save Ancient Studies Alliance. It's our mission to reverse the current downward trend in the study of the ancient world by engaging the public and bringing together students and scholars to share their passion for the study of the ancient world in order to inspire a vast new generation of students. We do this by hosting a lot of different kinds of live events, doing research on the downward trend in ancient studies. We have an open access database where you can search resources in ancient studies and much more. Where can you find SASA? Search for Save Ancient Studies Alliance, and on any of these platforms, please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn, and now TikTok. SASA's live events protocol. Please be kind and respectful. Listen and ask thoughtful questions throughout the event. Please be patient with technology and those administering it. SASA live events are streamed on Twitch, and recordings will be posted on SASA's YouTube channel shortly after the event. There are spoilers during our Archeo gaming events, but of course, as always, have fun. Don't forget to subscribe to SASA on Twitch. If you enjoy our live events, such as Archeo gaming, book clubs, and reading groups, please consider becoming a supporter with a recurring donation. You can do this for as little as $3 a month, and you can help save ancient studies. Thank you for joining us.
Okay, and we are live. So, welcome everyone.
We are live.
Yes, we should be visible, and at this point, you should see the game. Please confirm with me that you can hear us, you can see us, we are moving.
We can see it now, yes.
Okay. Can you see it?
We see the map saying the Well of Urd.
Yes, good. Are we there?
Oh, and Bill is in the chat. Hi, Bill.
Hi. Welcome everyone. So, apologize for the small delay. We were trying to set things up in a very stressful day for all of us. Welcome everyone. Welcome back to the last episode, the season finale of this Age of Mythology series. We are absolutely thrilled to have not only a podcaster but also a fan of the game joining us tonight. Liv Albert from Let's Talk About Myths Baby podcast, who has so generously decided to share her time with us in this delirious game. So thank you for being here. We are very happy to have you back.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Kate and I also, hi, thank you for having me. But I was going to say, Kate and I also recently discovered that we are the same age, which I think is like key to this as well. Which is like the age at which one discovered Age of Mythology, I think is vital to wanting to play it again, I imagine.
Yes. So how excited are you for the remastered new hype version that will probably come out in the next few years?
Wait, there's a new version coming out?
Yes, ma'am. They are remastering, remaking it. We don't know. They just showed like a very teasing teaser, and that's why we decided we need to play it because we
oh my god,
we need to introduce the new generations to this absolute wonder.
Yeah, they've announced the title. It's Age of Mythology Retold, I think. But apart from that, there's literally nothing that we know about it yet.
Yeah. So.
This is exciting.
Yeah. We'll see. So, before we start, short recap. We are almost at the end of it. What we're going to do today is we're going to go against our own rules. So we're going to use cheats because some of them are hilarious, and one of them is Canadian. So, since our guest is Canadian, we cannot not use a Canadian cheat, as one does. And also, we will be the heralds of hippo propaganda because yes, we will have the flying hippo finally. So, without further ado, we're going to start here. I was telling people last time that Regin Leif the Valkyrie was one of the first virtual women for whom I simped hard. So Liv, why don't you tell us your relationship with this wonderful game?
Something I realized, well, for one, last year, I bought the cheapest possible PC that I could find explicitly so that I could play this game because I only own Mac products. And it's like impossible. So I was like, okay, I literally went and bought like a $300, like the fact that PCs can be that cheap is incredible. It's great. So I have one that is devoted entirely to Age of Mythology. It can do very little else. I don't know how to use it other than to play this game. But Revisiting it, I realized that I don't think I ever did much in the way of like actually playing it through. I just love to play the like just the maps and like build cities and then beat everyone else and then just do it all over again. So I don't even know how much of like the actual playthrough that I've done. I started it and was like, I'm confused already, and then I just started playing.
The rundown is we have this dude here who is Arcantos, who is an Atlantean warrior who has gotten involved. So he was looking for a trident at the beginning because pirates attacked Atlantis, which we will see again, and stole a trident from their statue of Poseidon. And he was told to go and retrieve it. So he went to Troy and made friends with, where is my boy, with Ajax here, and Odysseus, and then they met Chiron too. Then they went to Egypt when they met actual Anubite and total badass Amandra, not to be confused with Amarna, which is heresy, of course. And they found out that their enemy Gargarensis, who is it here? Yeah, look at this big boy, who is a terrible poet, and a cyclop with a trident, is trying to open the gates of Tartarus to let Kronos and the Titans free. So now they are in Norse territory, accompanied by their heroic friends, among which, let us all remember, Jimmy Elksucker. The names are auto-generated, so, we had Elksucker, we had Owl Smasher, we had all sorts of alarming nicknames. And they are trying to close all the portals to Tartarus to prevent Gargarensis to open, to free the Titans. One of these doors is, of course, the Well of Urd. Which is one of the Well of Fate. So this time, so for tonight we have a packed schedule. So for these first scenarios, we will do. It's the contrary. We will do this exactly. We will skip ahead like one or two because they're not in Atlantis. But when we get to Atlantis, we will have a lot of things to talk about. So especially the ones that are boring and like a lot of things to do. So we have reached the Well of Urd. Well done us. And we gotta jump in.
Well.
Jump in.
So wait, did I see that we're going to Niflheim?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Do you want to tell us about Niflheim?
I mean, I know like two things about. I mean, Niflheim is one of the 9 realms of Norse mythology, but that's basically all I know about it. I mean, I can tell you what happens in Niflheim in God of War, but I can't tell you what happens.
Yeah, well, we are going there to block Gargarensis because apparently all of the underworld is a subterranean tube system. So you go down in Greece and you come out in the north, and then or you come out in Egypt. It depends. So we will have to fight our way towards this giant ram that they are using to break the doors of Adamantium, behind which the Titans and Kronos are trapped. Liv does the checkout with mythology. Does the is that?
Yeah, that's absolutely accurate. All forms. Yeah, absolutely, no questions.
Yes, exactly. I mean, the Titans can 100% be freed, as we know.
So we finally found the historically accurate video game. It was right here all along.
Yes. So for this one, we will have to destroy these flaming dudes who are helping these hard-working Cyclops who are ramming at the gate. We have a contingent here, and we can send troops through the Well of Urd. And we have a contingent in Niflheim, and we can pick up, look what we have here. Relics that are mythological objects. Actually, there was one thing that we needed to talk about last time, because we found, Liv, you may be interested, Harmonia's necklace. For reasons, we found it like in the north. So it was there. The relics are also... Yeah, it was there. The relics are also like randomly generated, so sometimes you find weird stuff and sometimes you find stuff from Tolkien.
I think this is the 3rd time we found the Kitara of Apollo, I think.
Yes. Yeah, they're very, very big on that. Well, that's because units can move faster. So yeah, why do we think that necklace was here? What was it doing here?
I mean, great question. It's quite a necklace. super cursed and weird. I played
Please.
this game so many times and like found so many of those relics that are, like you said, auto-generated, and I have never found
You never
Harmonious
found that?
necklace.
Okay, so now
I don't
we need
think
to,
so. Or if I did, it was when I was a kid and I didn't know the relevancy.
we need to ask you then, which is like, who's your favorite hero? What is your favorite relic? You know, what is your best memory with this game while we start setting things up and getting crazy? And then we're gonna have a bear. Like, I'm telling you right now, we're gonna have a laser bear. Anyways.
Where did you say?
Yes. Okay. Well, I think we need to stand for the national anthem. There we go. This is the laser bear, as you can see. He is Canadian.
Oh, God.
See, he's got the Canada flag. Let's look at the description. Ursus magnificus quatnami. You know, he's got two monkeys too. He drinks in the liquid form. From the dark reaches of Canada comes a superhero dedicated to truth, justice, and liquid refreshment. Lazar Bear is armed with his deadly Lazar Tien, vision, and a teleportation belt. He also packs a nasty punch. He's never far from hordes of wicked monkeys. We got monkeys last time. Lazar Bear has been known to occasionally make demands of the world governments under the threat of painful retribution. But most of the time, he's a good guy.
As it is sold in the Norse myth, so yeah, it all checks out.
It's perfect. It's perfect. Look, it's countered with antimatter. So, and
Reed changes his art to a United States cape are groundless.
Let's be honest here. He has powers because he's Canadian. He's also crazy fast. Wait, where is he? Oh, there we go. Let's see what he can do. Sir?
They spelled his name two different ways.
Oh my god, where the
That's his real superpower.
Look at him zapping. Yeah. Look at the monkeys. What is going on?
It's because, you know, in mythology there's different versions of the same character, so it's authentic.
He's got Greek spelling, Latinized spelling, that's all it
laser
is
beams,
there, for sure.
You know, he kills the trolls. He's incredible.
What is happening?
I mean, he's zapping. Don't you see that he's zapping?
Who created this? Like, is this from the developers, or is this something that the fans made?
Yes, I would assume. Oh, can he? Oh, he can't pick up relics. Really? I'm disappointed, sir. Let's.
What is it?
Oh,
the relic.
The relic is the Tower of Cestus.
Okay, we already found that one.
Yeah. They're kind of.
And we didn't know what it was.
Kind of doubling. We're like, who is Cestus? Whose tower is this? We were a bit confused. We are all often confused with this game, I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, before we got the Canada bear. Sorry, Liv, we were asking you questions, and then we went to Canada with the bear.
The Canadian who is experiencing like really quintessential Canada in a way that we don't normally. It's freaking cold outside and there is so much snow. I feel like it was the right thing to do, and we never get snow, so this is really like, it means that no one can do anything because my city is ill prepared for snow. But what was I saying? The Age of Mythology, which I have been playing forever, again with it like a good probably 20-year break in between. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, I played Age of Empires first because I've evidently always been a nerd for the ancient world.
Thank you. You're welcome here. This is your space too.
Really? Yeah, this is it, I think, hey? Yeah, I remember we played Age of Empires and then Age of Mythology came out and it was like, oh my god, get me that CD-ROM so I can play it on my tower with my like Windows 98, whatever.
Immediately.
Like just truly, oh my god, I probably wore that CD into the ground along with my original Sims. But I mean, I think we just really wanted to I liked building, which is why I like The Sims 2, because you could build things. And so you just get all the little guys to build all your stuff. And I would just make pretty towns. And I'll admit, I don't really care for the Norse section because I find they have too many different characters that do too many different things. Whereas in the Greek and Egyptian, it's like these guys all build the same thing and they all mine the same things. And it's so much easier.
They're very specialized. Oh, we double.
They're really difficult.
That's it. Goodbye.
But I don't even know. I love all the little the special things that you can create. I think you can probably have Pegasus flying around.
Yes, yes, indeed.
He's our scout.
Yeah, they always die, but we
Good
send them
scout.
scouting because we're like,
Yeah, but then you make another, it's fine.
or you have the infinite monkeys, which we did have.
We did, yeah.
Yeah. We've had some wacky stuff. Do you remember the Hydra? Because if you don't remember the Hydra, I don't know if we'll be able to create a Hydra anymore. But
I can put a
please,
picture of it in the chat,
please
maybe.
do, because the Hydra is a gem, an actual gem. What if I send the bear to explore here? Is there exploration?
A manticore or something, right? I think those guys.
You can have them, yeah.
Yeah, we have the Eye of Horus here. This is great. Is there a hero who's not doing anything? Yeah, Amara, come here. Garl. Get this relic. Let's send Chiron with all the relics, and then in theory we should kill those fire giants, but in practice we're gonna take our time because we need some resources. We could. Was it this? I need to check because there is one other cheat that I want to use for propaganda reasons. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen. The flying hippo.
The flying hippo.
I'm so excited. I was told there would be hippo shenanigans here. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Look at this, sir. Look at this. Well, or lady, or you don't need to gender it. Yes.
He is a sir.
He's a sir. Okay, let's read this beautiful.
Say gender neutral, sir.
Yeah.
Because look at that top hat.
That's very true. What is that thing?
Oh,
I would like
scientific name.
Counter with common sense. This could be said about me very easily. Or anything that we do here. So, scientific name, Hippopotamus purpurus. Side, thank goodness, Diet, grass, giant spiders, mummies, tanks. Okay.
Which tanks, though?
Do we want to know? Okay. this is probably the best.
These cheat guys are wild. The typos are sending me into another realm.
They're incredible. In the water, they're graceful and display several adaptations. In air, they are also graceful, and their adaptations includes large wings, in case you hadn't noticed.
Wow.
There's so much happening here.
I guess it's symbolic. We started 2022 with Assassin's Creed Origins, where we hated the hippos, and now we have come full circle.
And now, actually,
Also, Betty Book in the chat is pointing out this is an 8,000 pounds creature flying in the air.
Yes.
Those have to be some great, fantastic wings.
All right. Also, flying hippos are sacred to those who speculate about Alkl, the units of Age of Mythology. So, this is our...
Wow.
Yeah. I think the gods will be very pleased, especially the hippo gods.
I love how they still include, the Taweret reference. To sort of give this any claim of authenticity.
Exactly. But it is authentic, right? You can counter it with common sense. That's what we do.
It is completely authentic. I will not take this away.
Exactly. I will not. Debate this.
Sounds about as realistic as Herodotus's description of it.
Please, yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Also, I would like to point your attention to how he fights.
Hearts? Yeah.
Yes.
Amazing. Wow, he's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
Such a nice guy. We love this.
Look at that rainbow and then the hearts. He is just lovely.
Yeah, and his little hat and his little wings, and he can go outside of the borders of the map because he can.
Outside of the border? Where? Infinitely? Or?
Well, he shouldn't be here. He shouldn't be able to come here.
Oh, yeah. Okay, like that, yes.
Because he flies.
So wait, what? So this map, so on the left it is Midgard, on the right it is Niflheim.
It's Niflheim, yes.
It's combined the two. All right, yeah.
Exactly.
But then again, Niflheim looks exactly the same as Erebus did.
Well, yes, but I don't think the hippo cares.
No, the hippo does not care.
I think that hippo does not care.
No.
And so hippo is now in Niflheim. Let's see if the hippo can go
but anything.
These people. I love it. This is the kind of content we need. Let's send the people here. Come on, let's be honest. Oh, there's people. Okay, let's kill. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Wait,
What's
the hippo is immortal, right?
No, it's not.
It's not immortal.
Of course, it's not immortal. We may lose it. That's the beauty of hippo.
I like how you're saying. Of course, it's not immortal. Like
Of course,
we
it's
should.
not immortal. He has shit
like,
defense.
like the laws of nature apply.
He may
to this
die. I know. It is
winged
sad.
He's
rainbow
about to
creature with
die.
the top hat.
He's about to die, but the
Oh,
laser
no.
bear is here to help. You know.
Laser- What a way
Oh.
to end this. I mean,
Yeah.
hippo and laser bear.
Yeah, the hippo
The
went,
adventures.
but our heroes are here. So, you know, there is something. And now we have a lot of favors. So I think. Do we need favor to create them? Well, we also need. Okay. We can have a few Valkyries
Hmm.
and some heroes. Oh, Chiron.
The
Kind
chat
of.
is loving the rainbow trail, by the
Thank
way.
you. Thank you. Okay, let's get another one then. Yay, this one's back. What else can we get? Let's see. What the who is that? What is this?
What did you summon?
I don't know. I don't know.
What
He's a
is-
fork boy.
Did this just become a Roblox stream, or what is happening?
I don't know. He's only good against knives and spoons.
He's called Fork Boy.
So it seems.
I mean, what is happening?
I don't know. I don't know. But you know what? He's fighting for us. So let's go. Look
He
at
is
him
as
go.
large as the Viking Longhouse.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, nobody
Look-
ever said that he
Look
couldn't.
the way he's walking into Ragnarok.
Vaseline dazzling into me for life. Sir. Okay. Okay.
This is insane.
You can. Yeah. There is an attack here. Oh, girl. Okay.
Oh, who's attacking us?
We're leaving a bear here to deal with them. We are protected by bears. We're basically British Columbia. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, we are
Protected
victorious.
by- yeah.
I have no idea how or what happened, but we are
just-
victorious.
We just saved our asses from that giant army that was coming towards us. So yeah, that is the first scenario of the night, as one does.
Let's recap the story of what happened.
Let's recap the story what happened. So we
And-
had hippos, we had Canadian bears with lasers,
Mhm.
and monkeys.
Is this proof that Pythias, the ancient explorer, found Canada on his
Yes,
voyages?
Yes, exactly. He found the passage. Oh, and
Okay.
Chiron has decided to sacrifice himself
No, wait, what? How? Why?
because
To-
we needed time. He needed to buy
Whoa,
time
whoa.
and take that down. And so
We are being raided by Goldlight with a party of 56.
Oh,
Hi, everyone.
Wow. Hi, everyone. Thank you for the raid. I hope you're ready for Canadian bears and hippos because that's what we're doing tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that is what happens. We are also at the roots of the war
Ooh.
tree.
Yggdrasil.
Yggdrasil, exactly.
So wait, so am I right that I read the subtitles correctly? That this is a Ragnarok for this game, like Kronos escaping.
Yes, yes. So they're doing this parallel with the Titans escaping from the Greek underworld
Yeah.
with the Norse end of the world, which is
All right.
Ragnarok. Which is
Hmm.
less stupid than other games, Ragnarok. Valhalla. There's infinite beef. So yes, so we are trying to build Thor's hammer at this
We are
point.
trying to build the hammer.
Yes, yes, because the original one was destroyed. So now we are
Mhm.
trying to cut a stump from one of the roots of Yggdrasil and make the head also. And then we will have to, guess what, unite the pieces. So I know.
So just to introduce us for this huge party that
Please,
just
yes.
joined us, we are
As
Save
an
Ancient
guest.
Studies. We are committed to promoting study of the ancient world in the 21st century, and one way that we do that is through video games, as you see here. So we play games like Age of Mythology or Assassin's Creed or any type of game, and we basically comment on what we see. And we are joined today by Liv Albert from the Let's Talk About Myth Baby podcast, who is also, it's also a podcast about mythology and the ancient world.
Somehow more serious than our streams.
Somehow.
And lacking in Norse. There's definitely
That is
Norse on my
true.
show.
That is
People
true.
want it, but
No, it's fine. It's okay. So if you wanna follow the podcast, follow the podcast. If you want to leave us, a follow here or on any of our social media accounts, we're Save Ancient Studies everywhere. We are also, as you can see, extremely serious about killing trolls and dealing with trolls.
This is one of our core
Canadian
purposes.
bears.
And with Canadian bears.
Yes. Oh wait. Can we have them
It's here.
without? Oh, okay. I don't know if we can have them without a city center. That's interesting. Oh my God, we got the head of the hammer.
The
Okay,
head.
it moves faster.
Oh, okay. So it's literally Thor's
Yeah,
hammerhead.
okay. So we had a massively boring and enraging fit trying to reunite the pieces of Osiris. We have heroes. We have Gjafvalder Bone Dreamer. Bone.
An original
the Dirty
character.
Minds, Gordon
from-
Silver Tamer.
Silver Tamer.
Odr Salmonback. Meow Woman Ear.
Woman ear.
Okay. Okay. Glunner Biscuit Baker, who is our hero of tonight.
Biscuit Big.
Yes, thank you for your service. Olaf
Nice.
Singer.
Salmon Slinger.
Oh no. Oh no. Alpha Room
Oh, I
Breeder.
guess it's Norse too.
Yeah, and
Breeder?
Ring Bleeder. Not Ring Bleeder, Ring Bleeder.
Wow.
Yes, somehow
I
these
mean,
names are almost as bad as last time.
these are all official. Norse mythological names from the Eddas, right? No, I think they're all
I
attested in
believe they're
mythology.
like,
they're
in
all-
Poetic Edda,
Original
yeah.
Norse characters.
I think all of them. We also got reinforcements for reasons. Okay. What is it that we gotta do? We can't have bears in this one because we don't have a city center. So what is it that we gotta do?
We
to
have
discover the Haft. Oh, okay.
unicorn. Did we see?
Oh, these are Valkyries. They go.
Oh yeah, the Valkyrie. Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
saw. Yeah, last
We have
time. I
Valkyries.
remember now.
We
Yeah.
got dwarves here. Oh, we need to save them. Okay, that's good. We can do this.
So we have Brock and Eitri with us as well. I think,
Yes,
right?
Yeah. Yes.
So for
we have
anyone
them.
who's played God of War, Eitri is basically Sindri.
What are
and-
where
and,
are
yeah.
we going with this?
I think they are most well known from there.
Oh, let's go.
And you
I
said,
like-
you said many games have done Valhalla, and I think you're completely right. I've done Ragnarok, I'm sorry, and I think it is like in Smite, for example. Also, like the backstory is that all the gods in all different pantheons meet each other, like in the Ragnarok battlefield. But I think it is this easy mythological event to contextualize for a video game, like to have some action in, and that like here is recontextualized into like this Titanomic-y scenario. But then in Valhalla, it's also contextualized into the historical aspect. Like it is an easy event, I think, to connect the dots with.
Yeah, the end of the world.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish we had more Titanomic.
In games or
Yes, in games,
Yeah.
and less Ragnarok. Because it would be
Yeah.
interesting to be able to use all the gods' powers, to fight.
I mean, I
These guys
guess
just living as-
Hades 2 might be Titanomic because we're fighting Kronos.
Let's talk about
I
that.
guess that would be one of those.
I mean, I wish it would. I wish it
That one,
was.
I mean, in the trailer it says death to Kronos, and they're conceptualizing Kronos as a Titan of Time, which is weird. But
Hmm.
it
That
is.
whole thing is so Orphic. It kind of checks out as much
Thank
as it's
you.
annoying.
Mhm.
Thank you.
But
So,
like, it's the Orphic of it all.
Yeah.
would you care to tell like our watchers, listeners who probably don't know about the Orphic stuff? What the hell
Think
is
of it all.
Orphic?
Oh, God.
Please.
Orphic mythology is nonsense.
That's it.
That's it. Is it canon though?
I-
Is it canon?
No. I mean, there's no canon.
It's fan
Greek
fiction.
mythology, fine. Like, there's no canon at all. But like, if there's anything that's definitely not canon, it's the Orphic tradition. No, the Orphic tradition is this like I want to call it like a side quest in Greek mythology,
Ooh, I like that.
where some mysterious people, we don't even fully understand like how widespread it was or how real it was or who actually worshipped anyone or did anything. Like, it's mysterious in the most frustrating of ways, but basically it's this like completely alternate mythology that kind of changes everything that we know from the traditional Greek mythology and introduces Orpheus as like this super important guy. But that is basically where the idea of Kronos as a god of time comes from. But like, the closest thing to a canon, he is not the god of time, but that gets conflated with him, and then you mix up the Kronos with the CH and the Kronos with a K, and then you get like Father Time with a sickle and stuff, and that is all from Orphic. I did like a 3-part series on my podcast where I tried to understand it. It was very difficult, but if anyone cares to listen, it is there.
And it is messy.
It is such a messy world. Like, it's just so confusing, and like, no one can agree like what is technically Orphic, or like whether there was actually like a cult of Orphic anything. They just know there's like some basic evidence for something. It is utterly fascinating in the most infuriating of ways, basically.
But I think also because it is so obscure and so, I mean, the opposite of famous. I don't know what the word is, but like, I think obscure. But like, I think that is why like Supergiant for Hades 2 uses it, because it gives them more freedom and it's more refreshing. It's more original. Like, it's not something audiences have already seen thousands of times. Overdone. Like, we like the new character they're playing. I mean, we get to play with in Hades 2 is Malinoe. Is like, I think, known from literally one poem in the Orphic hymns, and there's like a tablet or something with her name on it, which ties her to the moon goddesses. But apart from that, I think the name is obscure, and I think that's what gives it this creative freedom or liberty.
Yeah,
like Zagreus too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, they were able to play around with Zagreus because, I mean, Zagreus, what we do know, because he was much bigger in Orphic tradition than Malinoe, but like, yeah, he's just super weird. Like, Zagreus is literally Dionysus born 3 times, but also like way more incestuous than the original Dionysus.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
There's a lot of father-daughter action in the Orphic tradition. They liked incest way more than traditional Greek mythology,
and which is saying a lot.
It is
was
saying
that
a
kind
lot,
of cult.
exactly.
Yes.
Yeah. But Malinoe is interesting. Like, people ask me to talk about her on the show all of the time. And then I finally sat down to do it. And I was like, guys, there's one Orphic tablet or one poem. Like, get out of here. I don't have anything to say. There's nothing to do with her. Yeah.
Well, that's a lot like when God of War came out, there would be, and we would read Prometheus Bound in class. People would be like, "Oh, I can't wait to learn about Kratos." And I'm like, "Well, he has like 2 lines, and he's there."
Yeah.
You know,
the only thing he's in.
But
he's
it's
not in
not-
any really other myth. Like,
But it's not the
has 2 lines.
Kratos from God of War and Kratos from the ancient myths, like Kratos and Bia, I think they are, like, they're not the same, supposed to be the same characters. Because originally, this is actually very interesting. God of War, the title of the series was supposed to be called Dark Odyssey. And Kratos was supposed to be called Dominus for some reason.
Oh my god.
But then they changed it because they thought the word Odyssey would be too highbrow and too niche for 2005 audiences, which I think is strange, given we use the word Odyssey like in general language, like in all Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I mean, they're all called Odyssey basically. So why would Dark Odyssey be like too highbrow? Which I think is weird. But I think for the name Kratos, they basically just, because I think that the developers have literally said they weren't aware that there was a character called Kratos. It might just be like they were looking up what is the Greek word for strength, and then they just went with Kratos. I think that's what it is. But
I mean,
I
that
don't think
works for
there's
me.
a literal association between the two.
Oh no, I think it's just the same name, but like it's enough
Yeah.
that it's confusing. To
Yeah, no,
people.
that's true.
It's another name that people ask me to talk about because they played
yeah.
God of War, and I'm like, I hate to tell you, but like Kratos is literally just one of those like daemon gods, which is just a concept personified, which means I can tell you nothing except the basic word.
It's like, yes, it is a word that exists.
Yep.
And it is a character that exists, and that's it. That's about it.
Yeah. Like so many characters in Greek myth, though, too.
Thank you. Yes, it happens a lot. It's like, well, we have this one, this one line with this one character. Ooh, I forgot half of the cheat. Excuse me. I mean, we're serious people here. We're cheating, but we're cheating properly. We're not just cheating for the sake of it.
Box. What are we doing with Pandora's box?
Well, Pandora's box. Look at the gods' powers. It gives us random gods' powers. Look at them change.
Oh.
So because you open the box and whatever comes out, and you get it.
But I guess we never get hope because it remains.
Never get hope because hope doesn't exist in this game.
Jar.
Right.
It's a jar. Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Well, it's
be that person.
I'm wondering if in the text, and I don't remember, it's called the Larnax or it's called anything that has to do with like a jar or a vase. I'm not sure actually. I'm
in actual, like in the mythology, you mean?
Yes.
Or
yes.
It's a pithoi or pithos.
Oh, so it's a giant jar. Like pithos. Okay, if you've ever seen a pithos in person, and this is not for the people who are present talking to you, but like for people who are listening and are archaeologists, the wall of a pithos can be this thick. They're giant. You can sit inside a pithos. You can bury people inside pithoi. It's like they chunky. They're chunkers. So don't imagine like a small tiny jar. Like it could have been a giant thing. So
We have a first-time chat from Ghost Rider. So hi, Ghost Rider.
Hi. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. We are.
But I think we say Pandora's box because wasn't it Erasmus who translated it into Latin as Pixies or Pixies or something?
Yeah.
And then because he mistranslated it, and ever since Erasmus, everybody is saying Pandora's box where it should be Pandora's jar.
Damn you, Erasmus! We don't need that.
Right. That I learned that in Natalie Haynes' book Pandora's Jar, but she also presents like a really interesting idea that connects with like how enormous pithoi are, and like not only are they enormous, but they're often like super top heavy. Like they were meant to be like leaned up against one another or be in like a stand. Yes, great book. And so like they're really narrow at the bottom, really, really top heavy. So to suggest that like she did anything intentional by opening it is kind of probably not really truthful. And it's probably that it fell over and broke and everything got let out. And then she's been blamed forever. Yeah, exactly.
I am not surprised. I would not be surprised if that was the case.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's go kill some more giants. Can we kill? Yeah, we can. Okay, let's
go. So wait, is this Ragnarok already?
No, this is Fimbulwinter.
Fimbulwinter, alright, okay.
Yes, so it is the infinite winter that precedes, that heralds Ragnarok.
Yeah.
But now we can go at this thing from two sides and reunite the pieces, just like we reunited Disco Osiris, which was pretty somehow. Guys, I need you to come here. Okay.
Have we seen Thor?
No.
We've seen Loki, but we haven't seen Thor.
We've seen Loki. Well, we have seen Loki's manifestation, right?
Yeah.
One of Loki's forms, exactly, but not Loki himself.
Chat is professing their love for Arcantos.
Oh, yes. Yeah, Arcantos is a dear. Also because he doesn't understand things, and I love him. He's like, but what does this mean? But why isn't Poseidon helping? They're like, Arcantos, hello, wake up. I love you though, you're beautiful. But yeah, he's a bit of a himbo, if I can use this term for Arcantos, the admiral. Yeah, okay, we got it. Let's go, boys. Let's go. So we are reuniting the handle and the head of the hammer, and then it's hammer time, I think.
How long have you been waiting to say that?
The whole campaign. We are victorious. So I'm expecting lightning. I haven't played this. I think the last time I played it, I was still in high school, so several years ago. 5 years ago. So, you know,
Couple
there
of
we
years.
go.
Yeah, it hasn't been long.
Exactly, it hasn't been that long.
Oh, Chronos is free.
Yeah, but also this Mjolnir's handle is too long. It should be a tad shorter, according to Myth.
Yeah. I
Got
think
that.
As to how long Mjolnir is.
So we are told that in Myth, when the dwarves are making Mjolnir, Loki is trying to stop them from making it, and so he turns himself into a gadfly, and starts biting one that is working at the. I don't know what is the English name of the thing that you use to put air into the fire. Whatever.
Yeah, what is
I
the
wouldn't-
word?
I wouldn't know it in my native language.
You know the thing, whatever, that thing.
Yeah.
Any blacksmith in the chat,
Any
please.
blacksmith in the chat can help us. Please, guys, hit us up.
Pythia Wannabe and Max are
Bellows.
saying they're bellows. Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
That is my wonderful assistant. Thank you, Michaela,
Thank you very much.
for your support. She is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We
She's
support
good for
people
so
we
many
support.
things. This is why I pay her.
I love it. So one of them, you know, has to keep working at the bellow, but then when Loki finally bites him on the eyelid, he has to take like 1 second to do this, and in the 1 second, it messes it up, and so the handle of Mjolnir is a tad too short to be comfortable. Very niche Myth. It's not.
That's
like
why
Edda.
in God of War Ragnarok, it is a very short handle. That explains it.
Yes, that is the point. That is the point of Mjolnir. It always has like a short handle, but it's a great weapon. It's just, you know, a little too short. Okay, so now we are in Orientalism 101. Kemsit is an Egyptian, although he looks like Jafar or whatever, man who is serving Gargarensis. And Skuld is Loki's incarnation? Question mark?
We're not saying Avatar, okay?
Okay. No, we're not saying Avatar. We can't say Avatar.
No.
Not with, you know, James Cameron. Listen, you never know.
I mean, Moon Knight did enough.
Also after Moon
that,
Knight.
but
Arcantos is in the snow. Like he's completely inside the snow.
Our battles are not yet over.
What of the gate?
Ah,
It is closed.
Particularly the year 2000,
Gargarensis.
or maybe it was 2001. I don't know.
Leading this way.
Close enough.
it was a great year, nevertheless. So now we finally have to fight Gargarensis and his people and get to the final confrontation with him. So we
Oh, wait, so-
Atlantis, though, right?
I see Brock is saying this pass leads to Draupnir, an abandoned fortified town.
Well,
I think it's town.
not exactly what Draupnir was.
It was a ring, no?
Yes.
Like an infinitely
Multiplicating him itself.
multiplicating ring.
Yeah. Every night it would drop 5 more rings of equal size and weight and, you know, value. It is
And
also
and
one of the things that the dwarves made.
Yeah, and it does appear in God of War Ragnarok. So if you're interested in Draupnir,
Please play.
I'm gonna spend the entirety of the stream plugging another game. But I mean,
That's okay. That's okay. We're almost done with this one. So, also the bear has decided to fuck with us. I mean, sir, honestly, really, this is not okay. Okay, so this one is another one of those. Oh, we are killing ravens. Odin's ravens. We have 10 minutes to build up our defenses before Gargarensis attacks. Okay, it's this kind of scenario. Good. Excellent. Let's go. So we have 1, 2, 3 openings. Okay, let's do this thing. Who are these people? Sir, you, here. So for game dynamics, we are walling up 2 walls because the game is stupid. And if you wall up 2 walls, but it knows there's another one that is not walled up, they will use that one. So we're gonna play the game against the game. because we know how it works. These people,
Well, walls work in this game too. Like,
yeah. I mean,
They-
oh, let's build the gate.
Good.
Nope, we are stuck inside the gate now. Well then, it happened to us several times.
By the way, someone in the chat earlier said so the Avengers are coming. You can actually create units called Avengers in this game.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It's an Egyptian unit. It doesn't look like any of the Avengers that we have seen yet. That we've seen so far,
It was
but who knows?
a little bit. It was 10 years before the first Avengers movie, so
They really were ahead of their time.
yeah.
Okay. Let's get some walls here.
Oh,
is-
Pefimoso is saying finally someone playing Age of Mythology who's actually interested in mythology.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
be interested
Yeah.
in mythology.
We are very.
I mean,
all
it
of
is
us
our
are
job.
interested in mythology. Someone is you
all
know,
of our jobs.
Yes, all of our jobs. We are really.
I've written books.
Please,
Oh, yeah.
tell. Tell us about your books. Tell us about the cocktail book.
The cocktail book's the best one. There's a nerdy book of Greek myth cocktails out there for anyone who wants to indulge. It's called Nectar of the Gods, and it's super dorky.
And
But yeah,
actually,
I'm not
Alex
here to
made
plug
some
stuff.
of
It's
them.
fine.
We did,
Yeah. Yeah, and
Yeah.
we talked about it on another thing for you guys.
Right? Yeah, we always invite the best people here.
I will
Okay,
put the links to your books in the chat so people can check them out.
Let's see if they can come here.
Hard
These
to.
people are gonna be walled
It's
in,
everywhere.
maybe. We're gonna have to sacrifice them. Maybe. Do we care? No, not really. These games bring out like my worst instincts. Like I go for genocide. I kill things. I zapped a zebra because I was asked to show off, the zapping power of the laser crocodiles. So yeah, please, viewers, watchers, do not get scared. I'm not a monster in real life, but this game favors my worst instincts. Like, it really makes me want to break things and kill things and zap things.
Yeah.
It happens.
We were all shocked 2 weeks ago when Kate just out of nowhere killed the zebra.
The zebra was
with a laser
the
crocodile.
most shocked of them.
Yeah,
all.
that was the most. That was the. Wait, so are you building 2 walls?
So I'm walling 2 here
Alright.
and here, and I'm keeping the central
Oh.
one free, but with towers because there's more space. We set
Mhm.
our spring here, our Healy spring here, and then as soon as we have resources, we will build it up a little, so we can actually put all of our defenses here because we have to resist and then attack. So right now we gotta build up. We can try to go to the next age. Maybe we should build a temple. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
It may be helpful
yeah.
to build a temple. These
Caesar
guys-
would approve with the 2 walls.
Many thanks.
Battle of Elysium.
Exactly. So let's build a temple so we can put this relic, which we haven't looked at yet. Oh my god, who are we?
Oh yeah, what is
What
it?
have we become? Grungnir, Odin's spear. Okay,
Grugnir.
okay, boomers. I don't think that's the right thing. And let's send-
Fimoso is asking, is there something known about Celtic mythology? Was Tutatis their major god? Does anyone here?
Okay, I know nothing about Celtic mythology, unfortunately. If we had Brianna in the chat, since her family's Irish, she might know something about it. I don't know if Brianna's in the chat. If she is, Brianna, show yourself.
I don't think she is
If
yet,
she's
but I
not-
think Tutatis definitely is a Celtic god. I don't know if they were the major gods.
Mhm.
I do have this book on Celtic mythology.
Uh-huh.
And I know, like, there are some elements
Lords.
of it in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Like, you have,
Ooh.
is it Gloucestershire? where you-
Gloucestershire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gloucestershire, something like that, where you have like this, this quest about Cernunnos, I think, and you
Yes.
build a Wicker Man.
Yes.
And that's a mythological character. In the Irish DLC, there's one side quest that leads you to the god Baelor, and you have to kill him. And I think Baelor is one of the, like, there's basically, as far as I know, are two, like, main factions in Celtic mythology. There's like the Fomorians, and those are like the bad guys, and then there's the Children of Danu, and those are the good ones, I think.
Oh, they are
As
also
far as I
mentioned in
know,
Valhalla.
they're also mentioned. Yeah,
Quite
they're a
heavily.
cult, I think. And so Baelor is, I think, the boss, or like the king or something of the Fomorians, and they fight, and there's a couple of big battles between them, sort of like the Aesir and Vanir, I think, in Norse mythology. Like there's these two clans of gods, but I mean, that's what I think about, but that I think it is. I'm not really sure. But also, like, what is Celtic? I mean, because there's Irish religions, but Celts. I mean, people. I mean, I live in Belgium. There were Gauls here. There were also a Celtic culture, but I don't think they were the exact same gods. Like there were differences between them. So I think it's. But I see the chat. People are talking about.
Please, yes, we love our chat.
Celtic
We love it
mythology.
when people ask us questions and the chat answers. We're very happy with that. We endorse that. Let's see to which shenanigans can we get. Okay. Let's see.
Also, Tutatis is one of the. If you read the Asterix comics, like that's also always a god they invoke.
Okay, let's try to build this so we can go to the next age and maybe get some more powers. Are people doing things here? Yo, you need to forage because the enemy is coming in how many minutes? I don't know.
And so the enemy is Gargarensis or it's Odin?
Gargarensis.
Oh,
It's
okay.
coming in less than 10 minutes. So I don't know what we're up
Alright.
against. I mean, we only have a few minutes left. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? Stand for the national anthem. we got him. And we got, let's see. What are we getting? Okay. I think, yes. I think we are well walled. Let's get the mithril breastplates. Let's get soldiers and ships more resistant. That works for me. These people, I mean, they can also fight. They're also melee units, so that's okay. So they can fight for us. These people are doing what they are supposed to do. We could guess the frost giants of Skadi. Or the battle boars of Bragi.
Interesting.
Right? We gotta defend. So this, I don't know. I think that defensively speaking, maybe the frost works better because we stop them. So right, because we got the frost power that freezes people instead of flaming weapons that are more for attacking. I think, but also we love Skadi. Who are we kidding? We sing for Skadi. I mean, a huntress. We sing.
Going with Skadi would align us with the Vanir
Therefore, with
gods,
Freya.
and we fight against Odin, I think.
That is true.
But the chat was saying we should go for Bragi because the battle boars is a replica of Gulin Bursti.
That's true. Sorry, chat. I'm too much of a sim. But I value think. Oh, we can use one of Hades' power that gives us sentinels for our citadel. Look at them, they're ugly. But yeah, Hades' jealousy guards his subterranean realm. His dark kingdom is surrounded by dangerous rivers and guarded by fearsome creatures. So these sentinels are defenders. They actually shoot quite some good arrows. But we haven't seen Hades at all. That's the problem.
Yeah, no, that's true.
We're playing this kind of like the campaign instead of open scenarios. It's just you can't really use all of them. However, we got an interesting god power, which is Ragnarok.
It's a god power? Oh, that's cool.
Yes, it is. You kill your economy, but every single gatherer becomes a hero. Ooh. And so you fight with all of them, right? And the dwarves too. It's fantastic. We're not going to use it right now, but if we find ourselves in in a dire situation, we might.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
Sounds fun. I mean,
it works. They are collecting. Do we have We have a countdown.
By the
Oh,
way,
let's
this
hear it.
is also like there is this fantastic VR game called Ragnarok with CK at the end, and basically what it is, it's Guitar Hero, but
Ooh.
you're on a Viking ship and you're playing drums instead of guitar
Oh my
strings.
god.
So you're holding like 2 hammers in your hands, and there's like 4 drums in front of you. And the better you do, the faster your ship is going to like
Oh
this
my God.
mythological settings of Norse myth. But then at the same time, you can do this multiplayer where you fight. I mean, you I guess sail against other players who are also using a or also sailing a ship, and then depending on how good you do, that your ship goes faster than the other ones, and then the one who the fastest wins, and it's immensely fun. It is
God.
all about like heavy metal music, which I wasn't that big a fan of before the game, but now that I've played it, I'm like, okay, this is cool. Like it is a lot of fun.
It is very much in character. In the meantime, we have a showdown from one cliff to another. Lol.
I did.
Wow.
Battle here.
Goodbye. That's Ajax, all right. That's big Ajax, all right. That's him. He's alive in this universe. So
He's
well,
for now.
for now,
Yeah.
I was about to say for now,
Yeah.
he's alive. We need
The
to
next
survive
farm we build, he's just
for
gonna
20
kill
minutes.
all
Okay.
the cattle.
Do you want to see something not Norse?
Is it the Canadian bear?
No, it's an Egyptian city center with Norse
Oh my-
statues.
What?
Oh,
It's a random god power.
Is
I'm
it-
telling
is it-
you. I'm telling
Wait,
you.
how is that working?
Oh, because we're doing Pandora's box. Oop.
All right.
So we got Sekhmet's power, which turns the citadel into, well, the city center into an Egyptian citadel. We got double the guardians now. You know, it's we got some hefty powers. We need to resist for 20 minutes, so might as well make it funny, right? Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I right? Ryan Leif, please come out from the spring.
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about Regenleaf this stream.
We need to talk about her all day. I will talk about her all day, every day, all the time. But yes, she's another one, much like Kratos. She's like a character for which we don't have a lot of information, and then they took her and made her into something, which is what these games do. But I kind of like it now because they're making more people interested in mythology, even for like obscure characters. We have a Caliper here. Instead of just playing with the usual suspects, right? Like even Hades. Who knew about Zagreus apart from the people who have been doing Orphic stuff before that?
Exactly.
Right? Ooh, look
I think
at all
the
of these.
developers of Hades have literally said that. Like initially, it was supposed to be a game about. It was supposed to be called Minos, and it would be a game about Theseus, and the labyrinth. So that's why they have the procedurally generated thing. But then I think they literally said they didn't find Theseus interesting enough
I mean,
for
who
to build
does?
an entire game around him. And then so they changed it.
not wrong.
I mean, yeah, they changed it to Zagreus and Hades, but then I mean the game presents the underworld still kind of like a labyrinth. I would say, like it's like this. You never know what the next level is going to be or the next setting is going to be. But then the first line of the game, literally, I think, is few tales are told of Hades, and that's because the developers thought that there weren't that many myths about Hades where he was like a main character aside from the Hades and Persephone story. So again, I think it's a way where they didn't find that much material, so they were able to build something new that people. I mean, that was original and fresh for people. I think.
Yeah. And I mean, I think they did a good job with that. Because they actually like, it's not like they took the characters and they made them compelling. Like people like Zagreus because he's a good, he's a good person, a good god, a good divine child,
Born god.
like a kind of deity.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
What is he?
Choices.
Oh, this is the first time we're seeing those.
Oh yeah,
Baldur and Tyr.
They did Baldur dirty. They did him dirty because Baldur is supposed to be the most beautiful of the Aesir, and he kind of looks like suburbs douchebag Ken. But I digress. dear.
It's funny that Baldur's power is Ragnarok, whereas he died
Yes.
before.
Yes, and he just comes back after.
Yeah, I mean, your pick. You know what we
I mean,
need.
What's the chat saying? This point, like, I can't see
Chat,
for any
what
of
is
them.
chat?
For both men, I can
Baldur
see.
or Tyr?
Baldur earlier, I think.
They did say Baldur early. Yeah,
Okay.
New
Okay.
age
Just
at
Tyr.
Baldur.
Tyr dies in Ragnarok, so
Yeah,
chat is
so-
saying Baldur.
Okay, well, and we can use, his power once we get it, so that's good.
Yeah.
That works. We can build some more towers. I mean, we got the bear, but we can build more towers to pretend that we're playing by the rules. We are not, but we can pretend. Where is Arcantos in all this?
He said
Where
in
is
the snow, I guess.
Oh, he's here with the boys. I mean, guys, you should be fighting with the others. They left the women to fight. They left Regulate, Amara, and the Canadian bear. Which, I mean, I would feel safe with the Canadian bear and the dancing monkeys, but you know.
You wouldn't feel safe with Regenleaf.
Yes, safe is one way. Yes, very safe. One way of saying it, but you know, let's do something here.
Wait, so there's 3 relics
Yes.
in that place.
So we got the Eye of Ornlu. I don't know who that is. I don't know who
Ornlu.
Ornlu. I don't know who
Look that up.
is. Please.
Ornlu.
We have the Thundercloud Shawl. Is this the it's the Aegis, right?
What?
Thundercloud Shawl.
That
I
looks
mean-
like it's not a shawl.
Well, I mean, nothing looks like what it is. It just used because it's a defensive thing, right? Are they talking about the Aegis here? Right?
Might be.
I mean, you just could be like either a shield or like the kind of
Yeah.
you could describe it as a shawl.
Exactly. And the Staff of
It
Dionysus.
probably seems less impressive, but
Right. I mean, it's a shawl with serpents. I'm like, I mean, it's a fashion statement. That could be better. We could make it better. Oh my god, today I
some
was
fringe sometimes.
Yeah, I was at an exhibition there's here in my hometown about Rubens, and there is one painting, one very small painting which I've never seen, which represents the 3 daughters of Kicrop, finding baby Erectonius in the basket, and he's the chubbiest, tiniest baby with snakes for legs, many snakes for legs. And you're like,
He's
oh,
snaky.
oh, he's so cute.
Oh, I love that.
He's beautiful and white and chubby. He's like, Rubens' characters are like, Rubens' figures are all like chubby and, voluptuous and everything else. It's just like the chubbiest teeny baby with fat snakes for legs. They're like, okay, I can see that. I'm fine with that. I love that. But I never seen it. Like, I didn't even know that he ever painted that. I was like, oh, that was a nice
Right now.
change of pace.
So I'm looking up that Ornlu name.
Yes.
The only thing I can find that's a character made up by the game, or
Okay.
or it might be a creature killed by Genghis Khan or something. But I think that's also in like the game rather than because it. Yeah, I think it's an invention by like the mithril thing.
Fair.
Like it's
Fair.
something.
I can see that.
Oh yes, invented in Age of Empires 2. I see in the chat now. Yeah.
All right. So thank you. We're gonna get some frost giants. This is our hippo just doing hippo things. Ooh, we have a nice power though. We can set trees on fire. It's the power of arson. So
The power of climate change. Is that what we're doing?
the fire of fire. So yeah, who is here? Oh, it's the bear. That's okay. Bear don't care. It's all right. We can deal with it. What is going on here? We can't advance anymore. We can, however, get some of these upgrades, which is good. Can we get some heroes? We can. Indeed. So let's get...
Chad is saying that you need to make more villagers to have a better Ragnarok experience.
You know what? Yes. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a junk food night, which gives us more food. We're gonna make 5 villagers, 10 villagers, 15 villagers, 20 villagers. Let's go bonkers. We're gonna make more houses so we can have more villagers, and then it's gonna be time for Ragnarok. Listen, ATM
Alright.
of Erebus.
Hold your horns, literally.
Exactly. You know, hold on to your horned helmets, which we don't wear, but it's okay.
That would be Skyrim.
Yeah, fair enough. We also got an arrow in the knee. Oh, here it is, the battle boar.
Battle
Very
boar.
quickly. Yes. Let's read this. Scientific name none. Because it's an
Artificial
automaton.
god. Here they draw the line.
Exactly. They're like, listen, so automata are not a thing. I'm like, what?
They had an entry for a laser Canadian bear.
Bears.
But the battle boar, that's an artificial construct.
Yes, we will not abide by this bullshit. Okay, so it's fueled by peat and magic. And actually they're giving us the real story of, you know. Oh, there we
Prayer.
go. The bellows.
Ulenbursti.
Ta-da!
Interesting. Like I think we said this last time as well, but this game, like the entries on the Norse stuff, are so much more in depth and so much more detailed than the Greek ones
Yeah.
or the Egyptian ones.
Yeah, well, the Egyptian ones actually had text, if you remember, like ancient Egyptian text, though.
Yeah, but the Norse ones as well. Like they had
The Norse ones
verses.
are incredible. I think they.
But like the Greek ones, they're very short.
They are. And even the Hippo ones are not as good, which makes me sad because, you know, the propaganda.
Let's hope for the remaster.
Yes, we hope there's like 100% more Hippos. Like, give her more Hippos. We deserve them. We need them. We need those Hippos. The bear is here. You know what?
Greek
Bear.
propaganda.
Hippo propaganda. You know, we're big fans.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Propaganda is just that's what hippos are broadly.
Yes, they're Egyptian.
He heard the word hippopotamus and he was like, I'm just gonna pretend like I saw one and I'm just gonna describe what a river horse would look like.
Exactly.
If I were to see a river horse.
Yeah. So we have Jerry Halliwell. No, Gary Humlaut, bro. So you know.
Umlaut.
Okay, brow. We have
He's a
Ole
linguist.
Potbleeder. We're not gonna ask about his practices. We have Agnar One Grower. Oh boy, I'm concerned that we will get another some other breeder suckers. You know, the whole
Yeah.
the
Last
whole
time,
family.
Jimmy Elksucker.
Jimmy Elksucker.
Actually, if you think about it, it would be worse for his child because he
That's
might
true.
be called Elksucker's son or something.
That's true. We have Fear Salmon Face, who's a great man, a great hero.
Salmon
Stan. Who else do we got? Oh, they're coming. Let's get a few more heroes, and then let's go bonkers with dwarves and citizens, whatever, villagers.
Chad is saying, I hope you guys are involved in Age of Mythology Retold.
Do you want to put on a good word for us? Because
And-
we are
I
listening.
mean, if you have the developers in your phone.
Listen, we are listening. Like all the three of us. Like I don't care. I'm ready to serve. I'm ready.
Mythology
to my
consultant,
knowledge.
I will lower my rates specifically because of how much I have loved this game since I was a child.
Oh. Have you ever thought about having a special episode on Age of Mythology on your
I
podcast?
have, yeah.
I'm just
Maybe
saying.
you should come on and talk about it.
Oh my god! I mean, I was about to say maybe if some of the devs are still around, you could ask them.
Mm.
You could ask them who wrote those entries.
If they're still around.
If they're still in activity, not if they're still alive.
If their names are
It's been
attested.
22 years.
It's the meme. It's been 84 years. Well, I mean, you know. Okay, help arrives in 9
It's
minutes.
been 22 years.
Yeah, it's been 22 years. I don't know, but yeah, I think would be like a great, like bonkers episode. Can we talk about your latest episode? Because that was since we were talking about Theseus.
Yeah.
So would you tell us what happened in your latest episode while we wait for these people to come here and try to kill us?
Yeah. So somebody on Twitter Catherine, yes. She, I forget what her handle is, but it's all available on there. She tweeted out just a random thought of, I think that there are two heroes from Greek mythology that aren't ideal, Theseus and Jason. I'm going to see what Twitter thinks about that and like who's the worst. And I retweeted it, I'll say with permission, because I did preface with this will skew your results. But it after 24 hours, 8,000 people voted on this poll, and it ended with a 50-50 tie.
What?
With 8,000 people, and I just think that's the greatest thing to ever happen on Twitter. Like 8,000 people, and it still ended 50-50 on Jason versus Theseus. And so I needed an episode that I didn't have to think much about. So I devoted an entire episode to just going through the reasons why each of them are the worst, and landing on Theseus, because I will always land on Theseus because he kidnapped a child.
Thank you. That's what I said.
That's all there is to it. Like, I'm sorry, one person kidnapped a child to marry and one didn't, and thus Theseus is the worst.
Mm-hmm.
But I just basically recorded an absolutely unhinged episode where I just went off memory of what each of them did and why they're the worst. And I will say, I ignored a lot of my own theories that are a bit out there for why Theseus is the worst, and he still is the worst based on objective mythology. And yeah, it was absolutely unhinged. I read a bunch of tweets. I particularly read a tweet from Kate and couldn't figure out how to pronounce her Instagram or her Twitter handle, and so just turned that into a joke, and then got a DM about it later. And, yeah, I mean, it was incredibly fun. So yeah, if you want my most ridiculous podcast episode, you can listen to that.
Also, chat.
They're
if you
usually
want to
more
vote on who's the worst, you can do it right now, live.
Who is the worst?
Theseus or Jason? Who is the worst? Feel free to present your theories.
Yeah, exactly. While we're waiting for help to arrive and people to attack us, because we don't really need it, but we want to see, and we need to start Ragnarok in like 5 minutes, so that's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, also my my Twitter name is pronounced Nusandra, which is a pun, which it's an innuendo on a particular word from my hometown, which I will let people figure out, which means something dirty, and it was a nickname on that. It was a pun on that, but people do like, if you don't know the dialect, you don't get the pun, which is fun. So and
some is the letter that I just think of it as Greek, but it's not Greek in your case, and then it added to all my confusion.
Yeah, no, it is confusing. But I like it. Actually, I think my first Twitter name was like carjacked vinegar. I don't even remember why. It was confusing to everyone, and when people asked me why, I was like, I don't know. I don't remember. It just came out. This one is slightly less confusing, but let's see. Or
one is just that I ruined mythology because somebody told me that I ruined mythology once.
How so?
I just kept it. An angry white man who was mad that how I handle mythology.
I mean,
which is why I took it as like a badge of.
Yeah, there's no way to be like too serious to treat mythology. It's like it's impossible. It's impossible. Like I refuse to believe that even the Greeks were always serious when dealing with mythology.
Lucian.
You heard the Homeric hymn to Hermes? Yeah, or Lucian?
Exactly. Yeah. Like, have you read that? Like, have you seen the man?
Or Aristophanes the frogs.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's just, yeah, Lucian's dialogues are fantastic. Like, and the true history is like, this is 100% what happened, I swear on me mom. Like,
Lucian's true history is still one of the greatest things I've ever read, in my life. I read it for the first time as I was recording it. So it was all like real time reactions to what I was reading for the podcast, and it's just truly such a joy.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Also,
the Batrachomyomachia.
Mm-hmm. True.
Yes. We have
also, like you say. Mm-hmm. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go. I was
like you say, the Homeric hymn to Hermes. That is one of my favorites as well. Like
So, for
things ever.
For the people not in the know, in the Homeric hymn to Hermes, Hermes is baby. He's literally a baby in the crib, and he's up to no good. He's up to crime. He steals his brother Apollo's cattle. He brings them back. He hides them, everything else. And when Apollo goes to the cave in which he's sleeping because he's baby, to accuse him of stealing, his answer is, "But I am baby," and then he farts loudly. So yeah, and it is a sign from the gods. And Apollo actually takes it in stride. It's like, ha ha ha, clearly it was you, but it's fine. And they exchange gifts. But yes, there is a loud fart that is in the Greek text. It's a religious text. So, scatological.
You missed the beginning where they and you missed the first bit, which is where the gift comes in. Because while he's like 1 day old, and the first thing he does is like stumble out of his crib and out of his cave, and he comes upon a tortoise, and he's like, "Look at this tortoise! It's so cute and funny." And then his reaction to that is like, "I'm gonna kill it, and then I'm gonna turn it into a musical instrument, and I'm gonna invent the lyre while I'm 1 day old, and then I'm gonna go steal some cattle."
Yeah, while I'm at it, and his mom in all of this is none the wiser. She's like, "Oh yeah, just baby things."
See.
Yeah, she's like, "Yeah, it's okay, it's normal. He's a baby. I mean, what do you expect? Babies, am I right? Am I right?" And we're like, I guess. I mean,
which baby hasn't constructed a musical instrument on their first day?
who amongst us hasn't horribly killed a turtle in their first day of existence?
Yeah.
However, Artemis was literally just born, and she helped her mother deliver Apollo. So, there's always the overachiever in the family. And that would be Artemis, and we all know that.
Flo gets all the credit. Apollo is the way more famous one.
And yeah, oh, this is a Hydra. Look at it. This is a Brontosaur. Well, it was a Brontosaur. Now it's dead.
That's what it looked like.
Like, they must have had like a dinosaur figure from a different project or something, and they were like, "Okay, we need this Hydra character, but we don't know what to do with this, so we just copy paste this." There's no way they did all this research in all these mythologies and they came up with that character model for the Hydra, right?
I mean, works for me as an explanation. Okay. I think it is time.
It's time.
Yeah, there's 1 minute left.
All right.
I think it is time to kill our economy. In this economy? Yes, we are killing our economy in this economy. Because this economy is the economy of Ragnarok. So let's have everyone here.
Where's Heimdall? He needs to sound the horn.
Well. Look at them, boys! Look at them.
Wow.
They are ready. They are heroes of Ragnarok.
Heroes of Ragnarok. That does look cool.
Yeah. And we actually have a good explanation. They could have said the rooster Fjalar, but whatever. Whatever. The roosters, would have been okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, this is incredible. So I think we can go fuck shit up. Let's go, boys.
Let's go.
It is time. Let's go.
I wonder if the actual Ragnarok also had this countdown clock.
And flying hippos and then the Canadian bears.
We've established those are accurate.
Yes. Would I be surprised? No.
Yeah.
Okay, but boys, this is, it is, you literally have one job to kill giants, so you kill the giants, right? Like, I thought we agreed. I like that they're fighting in melee with a ram. They're like, yeah, sure, we'll surely... Oh, everyone's here. I love it. Okay.
Wow.
Let's go.
Our army.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we have an army, and who is this? If not, Odysseus himself. And he has brought centaurs, centaur polymorphs, champion Hetairoi, and champion Myrmidons. Okay.
Odysseus, he really got lost, didn't he?
Yeah, he got lost and he ended up with a bunch of centaurs. Alright, so now the plan is to kill everything, destroy everything, and just, let's see what destructive things we can get.
We have a first-time chat by Peter.
One second.
Hi, Peter.
Welcome.
Thank you for joining us.
Bok, boom, I believe. Yes, this is the chicken storm. Yes.
The chicken storm?
Yes, it is a chicken storm.
this is where Ubisoft comes in with their weird chicken.
Exactly,
Question.
exactly. So chickens fall from the sky and then they explode. There we go.
What the hell?
Do you want to see it again?
As it
See
has been
again.
foretold.
Exactly, as the Norns have foretold.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, one of the Norns was chicken based.
Yes. Yeah, so like, yeah, it's totally, it's the chickens, it's the chickens. I mean, that's something that Valka would say, I have to say. That's something I would expect. But, you know, we
I mean, it is. I mean, we've established this in previous stream. Like, Ubisoft has this very weird thing with chickens.
That's true. That's
Like,
true.
so I would completely imagine that they see Valhalla's Valka would say that. Oh, and we are victorious.
We are victorious. Finally, we can
We
move
beat-
out from the
we-
north.
Won Ragnarok.
Yes, yes, we out Ragnarok.
I was almost home, he says.
And the,
I
yikes,
like
yikes,
Yeah.
for the 10th time.
Wow.
And with that finished, I think we should find some ships. Home beckons.
Home is Atlantis.
Beckons.
you know.
Wow.
Oh, and we got Gargarensis.
Put him in a cage somewhere.
Are we killing him now?
Never set foot in
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna
Uh,
take a sip of my drink. Strategic cut, because, you know.
Wow. Oh, by the way, Max is saying, I'm pretty sure that We Won Ragnarok is missing the core theme of the myth, and I think he's right.
What are themes? We don't care
Yeah.
about that. We don't do those. We have bears. and
It's
hippos.
video games. There,
Exactly. So,
there's no theme. Oh, we are going.
yes,
back to
ladies and
Atlantis.
gentlemen, and whatever, and Liv,
How close?
welcome back to Atlantis.
We'll make
Liv, can you tell us
The
about
most
Atlantis?
mythologically accurate part of the
Please tell us
Sorry,
about the
yeah.
myth of Atlantis.
Atlantis isn't a myth. That's the whole of it. It's not a Greek myth. It's not Greek folklore. It's not an ancient Greek tale. It's not an ancient Greek story. How many synonyms can I find? Yeah, it's exclusively a thought experiment that appears only in Plato and that nobody believed at all, including Plato himself. And yet, here we are with it being the most common trope for all of Greek mythology, all the games that are made of Greek mythology, movies and TV, and also lots of really dark and problematic stuff too.
Exactly. Like, for instance, previous civilizations that happen to be white, and happen to be superior and everything else, and ancient mysteries and all that bullcrap. I'm gonna take a small detour because we are aboard the Argo, like the ship Argo. So, speaking of Jason, I don't know why they gave us this ship, to be honest. It should be destroyed by this point because we are, a generation after at least. But no, we have the Argo, so there is that. So yeah, so we have a fleet. We have 3 Pegasoi? Pegasoi?
No.
Right?
We do not pluralize the word Pegasus because there's only one. We have 3 flying horses, all of which happen to be named Pegasus.
Okay. I vibe with that.
It's the first, the second, and the third.
We'll
dynasty.
die on.
Yeah.
Singular
Exactly.
Pegasus.
So, we also have a relic here, which is the blanket of Empress Zoe.
What?
Who?
Blanket of
don't know her.
Empress Zoe?
Who's
That
Empress
doesn't
Zoe?
sound...
I don't know her.
Can name
I mean-
many of these mythologies.
There is a... I mean,
Or, excuse
Byzant-
you, use
Byzantine
Pegasi
Empress.
to scout the shores of Atlantis for landing
No.
point.
Well, they're wrong. They've got Atlantis and they've got Pegasi. They're just wrong. That's all there is to it.
I
it's,
mean,
it's very, very ironic that Plato is the one who is saying we don't need myths, we don't need stories because they're dangerous to society. And then he creates the Atlantis story, one of the dangerous stories of society. So he, basically,
yeah, he don't fuck up, huh?
yeah.
Okay, but in his
Arguably the
defense,
most dangerous story in Greek myth.
yeah, no, indeed. But
Outside of,
in his defense, he was an athlete right before because he was a writer. Maybe he got.
Oh
punched
my
in the
god,
head.
he is basically like,
Right.
like what would be like a modern day equivalent.
He was like 2 times Olympic champion in wrestling.
And then he
Plato.
decides to. Yeah, Chad is saying it's Mike Tyson's Greek myth.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds about right.
It's
Yeah, no,
giving
good
an
point.
athlete a podcast
I'm
and
telling you.
Yeah.
allowing them to.
Or giving an ex-wrestler a podcast and just allowing them to completely influence every single thing about the.
Yeah, I was also making that comparison, but I didn't want to say the name.
Sorry.
Right? Well, it sounds familiar. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe he also hosted a reality show, and that
Maybe,
reality show
you
was
know, who knows?
super
It may have
weird.
happened.
And
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
Yo, we got
Don't know
giant
who to think about.
scarabs.
So wait, so this is. So are we mixing all of the mythologies together now with the scarabs
Yes,
and
yes,
it's
we
everything
are.
combined?
Yes, so now
Wow.
we have a whole. Oh, wait. This one's new. We haven't seen her yet.
So this is the
doesn't look
Avengers
anything
crossover.
like.
Yeah. It doesn't look
Wait.
anything like Scylla. This is
Wait,
not
so is this
Scylla.
The
just the
Hydra didn't
dinosaur
look
in
anything
the
like
sea?
Yes,
Yeah,
a
it's the
dinosaur.
same
Oh
guy.
my god.
It also says, well, no, this is wrong because she didn't have serpent head. She had a female body up to the waist and then dogs. I don't want to know how that works. I don't want to know.
And if you play Smite, they have an idea of how it works, but
oh lord. But yeah, so she didn't look anything like this. But no, let's have a dinosaur, like an aquatic dinosaur. Yeah, whatever.
my
Why
god,
not?
it's the aquatic dinosaur.
I'm always confused by choices. A lot of choices were made in this game, that's for sure.
Hmm.
Where is our... Okay, so we've destroyed everything here. Let's send the ships in here. So we are trying to figure out... What is it that we have to do? Oh, okay. We need to claim a settlement. Okay, that's fair. So there is this kind of... I don't think it's an island. I think maybe it's a peninsula? I don't know. Maybe it is an island. Let's destroy it.
Wait, so this Atlantis looks completely different than the one we started with.
Yes,
Like,
yes, I'm glad you noticed. Yes, that is exactly the point. We are supposedly on the other side, which we didn't see, right? In theory, so okay, so no passing here, but of course we can establish a settlement here. I think. Let's see what else happens here. Okay, do we have people to establish a settlement? Anyway, sorry, Liv, we cut you off because we were like delirious about the Argos and things. Please continue about Atlantis.
Basically, it. Like that's the whole of it. Is that there's nothing.
There's
Yeah, it's just not a thing. There's just not anything in actual ancient Greek myth or sourcing or anything except for the time Plato screwed up like everything, writing a thought experiment and inventing something that should never have been invented.
It's also a story in a story. Because
And that's what makes people want to believe it, but that's just like how Plato wrote, because they're like, well, this guy heard it from Solon, or heard it from somebody who heard it from Solon, so it had to be true. And then Solon heard it from the Egyptians and blah, blah, blah. So he put these real figures in to throw people off. Oh, you're in trouble. Pegasus. Sorry,
Yeah.
I realize I'm behind by watching it this way.
I know, he got zapped. Sorry, but he wasted his divine power, so fuck you, Gargarensis. We hate you anyway. Okay, so we need to evacuate the Atlanteans. The Atlantean citizens. We need to destroy things and save 15 of them. We got citadels. We got hydras. We got towers. We got things. We need to fuck shit up. So we need to build up a little. But that's okay because we have cheats. So, Olympus. Also the whole thing about Solon. Whoop. Did I misspell it? I did. Let's see. Trojan horse for sale. There we go. ATM of Erebus. Junk food night? I still remember these things, like how many years after. Unbelievable. Incredible. So
this is Atlantis, so there is no accuracy anymore, so we can do whatever we want.
Oh yeah, definitely. We need to build houses though. So the whole Solon totally went to Egypt. Very debatable. But anyone that has like, he went to Egypt, then there's Greek flavor of Orientalism, in which, well, if someone went to Egypt, clearly they came back with arcane knowledge of the great powers of magic, right? Because Egypt is a magical land. Which is
Yeah, and like clearly no Egyptians ever wrote it down, right? And then
right.
why would we have no evidence from Egypt if there was like these Egyptian priests who held this like super important knowledge? Like literally, why would it only ever appear in just one random thing that Plato wrote?
Right, and it's not like the Egyptians never wrote down anything. Quite the opposite.
Yeah.
So no, it's a mess. It's a whole mess. And it makes me angry. Because sometimes people ask like in good faith, and I don't want to be angry at them. But sometimes it's a lot to have people ask way too much about it. Or arguing that maybe we just don't know enough. No, there's just no other mention, right? But I don't blame people who want to know more. I blame people who, try to make a quick buck with this bullshit. To be
by
honest.
turning it into Netflix documentaries.
Yes, exactly that too. And it's like
getting those Netflix documentaries because their son works for Netflix.
Yeah, listen, we're not naming any names, but it's oh, we have Anabites. Let's play like the clown car and see how many units can we fit into a ship. We'll have that one of these ships can fit so many bad boys and can fit a whole siege tower. So there is that.
Makes perfect sense.
Right? Let's see how many.
I mean, it's a mythological ship, right?
It's a mythological ship. That's true.
If it could house all of the Argonauts, it can house a Valkyrie or two.
Right. They never said how cramped these ships are with the Argonauts. So, maybe not the Scout. Maybe they're all there. You know what? Yeah, we're sending this guy. This dude. They are building. We're like really trying to build things here, but that's all the space. Gonna have to clear the coastline. That's okay.
Squishy, you make the houses.
Okay.
You make them so squished.
Yes. Yeah. How many Argonauts can you fit on one
This is
ship?
like Santorini, like a very narrow coastline with a bunch of houses.
Don't say Santorini when we're talking about Atlantis.
Oh my
It's
god,
dangerous.
no, do not.
You're creating Santorini, that's what you're doing.
Do not accuse me of things, Alexander. You have no proof on creating anything.
If worse.
Oh my god, we're making it worse. Okay, let's go free some people. Let's go fuck some shit up. And now watch your... Okay, I said, let's move this ship.
Is it too heavy? Oh no, okay.
Maybe it's too tough. I don't know, man. I don't know, it may be. May very well be. Okay, so these ones...
I love how, like, all of them are crammed through this one ship, but there were, like, perfectly 4 other ships that were perfectly fine, and they're just doing nothing.
Okay, so we got 3 Scarabs, 3 Anabites, 2 Ballistae, 3 Giants, 2 Valkyries. This is the start of a dirty joke, isn't it? This is all of that. Someone with a relic. It's just a mess. It's a whole mess. Okay.
They all walk into a bar.
Exactly. They all walk into a bar and destroy a tower. Now destroy a fortress because that's what we do. We got the Avengers.
The Avengers. This is an Avengers level threat.
Yes.
This is the ultimate crossover event.
Exactly. So we're killing everything that moves, including civilians, but not limited to civilians. Thank you for doing nothing. Petroboloi, thank you very much. We love you. Can we destroy this while we're at it? So they don't make any more units? Okay. Okay, boys, let's go. Whoa, Earthquake? I mean, joke's on them. Because our units are not affected by Earthquake. I don't know what they're trying to do.
I will say, this is the last thing I'll say about that, but an Earthquake is only making this more Santorini-like than it already was.
Oh my god! This is getting worse by the minute. Yikes.
Yeah.
Yikes. Okay, we got the civilians. Let's go. Let's bring them here. Let's destroy everything. Ooh, they got these. But we got this, so that's okay. They have, look, Liv.
Oh, they're
the
fighting.
winged snakes. Look at them. Look at them. Herodotus would be so proud.
What are they eating? Like, he would.
Poison.
Oh, yeah.
Poison. As they would do in Egyptian mythology, to be honest, and art. So someone really did their homework with this game.
For
And then
anyone
they add a
interested,
laser
Kate has been on my show to talk about the wild things Herodotus saw in Egypt, which is why we're making these connections.
That's
so
yeah.
that is
So
a
someone maybe
peak
missing
episode. for
a
sure.
link. Yeah, but you know. Oh, they have Hippolyta. What, ma'am? Ma'am.
I
Why are
found
you
her
You
missing
see us
relics
her?
around.
earlier, though.
Yeah. Why is she with them? No. That's sad. Oh, we gotta kill her. Oh, that
You
is.
know, I mean, I guess
Goodbye. Oh, and they got Atalanta too. They're really doing us dirty. Oh my god. No. No, okay, boys.
Can we use Ragnarok again?
Can we use Ragnarok again? I mean, we could. Let's
And
get them out
ultimately
here.
destroy this place?
Okay, prisoners. Can you work though? I mean, I know that you are prisoners, but can you work? No, they can't. Okay, prisoners, y'all go here and pretend to work, but actually do not. You people who can actually be productive members of society in this economy, go be productive. Okay. What are we even? Please, just stop. Okay, we're destroying one more fortress. That's good. That works for me. Let's kill more people. Wow, they killed one of our catapults. I dislike this greatly. Okay, but we don't need to be here, boys. We can go away. We're good enough. We can kill these people. Proceed. Let's see what we can get.
even though they have Atlantis, they're not really like they're just kind of making it another part of Greece. They're just it's
Yeah.
like clickbait.
Yes,
Another
thank
part
you.
of Greece,
It
you
is
know?
very Greek. And the
But
gods of
they-
Atlantis are the Greek gods.
They did.
like making it weird.
Like it's in the Atlantic Ocean, no? Isn't it on the map?
Yes, it is. Yes,
Like-
it is. Choices.
Oh, we can choose Dionysus or Apollo.
Choices,
I mean-
choices. I mean,
I will say Dionysus, but I say that based on no knowledge about what it does.
yeah, no,
Just
it's good. You know why we
my love
like
of the
Dionysus? Because he's got the Hydra. So let's
Why?
get the Hydra.
Yeah, let's go
Oh,
for
there
him.
we go.
We stand. We stand.
He's the funner god of the two of them.
Oh yeah.
The
Oh yeah. We like him. Okay. Prisoners here waiting for things.
snake showing.
Okay, guys, we need you here. Okay, we got some hits, huh? Some of our heroes. Well, not some of our heroes, but like some of our units were killed. Okay. We need
Or,
to go
or
to the
scarabs.
Yeah, we lost the scarabs. Unfortunately, that was very sad. The
Is
cat.
is Reagan Leaf still fighting with us?
No, she stayed back.
She
Unfortunately,
stayed home.
I wish she was with us. Although we have a Valkyrie for whatever fucking reason. But no, Reagan Leaf stayed up because she has duties towards her people and her country. Oh, makes me sad. I wish she could have stayed with us, but I understand.
She overheard our
She
Canto
overheard.
saying, "We're going to Atlantis," and she said, "Nope,
She's like,
I'm
nope.
not, I'm not doing that.
You
I
know
don't want
what?
anything to do with Atlantis.
Yeah, no, sorry, sir. We ain't doing that.
Nothing good can come of this."
Exactly. No, it sounds sus. We will not do that. Okay. What have we got here?
I think
Bullshit.
mentions Atlantis.
That's what. Okay, let's bring some more of these prisoners. Oh, we need to take them here, not here. Oh, okay. I messed up. I misunderstood the assignment. It's okay. Prisoners, get here. We need to take them to, like, this island over there. I was, like, pointed outside of the field of view of my camera. We need to bring them here. Here. Okay, but that's good. That's why we have so many transport ships. And now I'm also vaguely concerned for these ships. So we're sending them and the Argos. You know, here to patrol
Bad
these
movie the other
waters.
night. They had a ship called the Argonautica, and I just couldn't get over that. Like, you can't just like the ship is called the Argo.
Yeah.
Like, that's not how it works.
Oh, we can have the boy himself, the myth, the legend, Heracles.
Calling your ship Argonautica is like calling your plane Top Gun Maverick or something.
That's
Like, it's just really
Yes.
weird.
yes,
Yeah,
yes. Like that's not how names work. That's not how it works.
it's just not how it works. No.
That's not how any of this works. Okay. Did we get the prisoners? Okay. Ooh, we have 13 and we need to save 15. So we're almost there. We almost won this scenario. Unbelievable. Who is this? Oh, come on. So Atalanta, we don't want to have to kill you, but... Sorry. Sorry, ma'am. We got things to do. We got places.
Oh.
Go around.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Sorry,
You could have
ma'am.
just distracted her with some apples.
I mean, yes, that's
But wouldn't
true.
that
She
be
would've-
easier?
It would have been easier, probably less blooded. But then again, let's be honest.
Yeah.
But can we go anywhere from here? I don't think we can. I think we gotta get on the another hero. Okay, I think we gotta get on a ship, destroy the city center, go here and do stuff. Okay, it's a racket. Okay, it's fine. Ma'am, how do you like them snakes? Just asking, you know. Would you like some
Wow.
snakes? Would you like some amibites?
That's overkill.
I mean, she's a hero, so we gotta kill
Oh, she's a
her.
hero. I didn't know.
Yeah,
Oh, wait,
yeah.
that's Hippolyta. Oh, okay.
It is
Never mind.
Hippolyta again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's back from the dead, quite
Mhm.
literally. Oh, and this is Theseus, so we need to
Get
kill
her.
him. Really need to kill him.
Oh yeah,
Do it.
I'm sure you agree.
Yeah.
That's it. He's gone. We're gonna.
especially.
They
He's
keep
working with
really-
Hippolyta. That's wrong.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
very wrong. I don't like any of that. Okay, so we gotta go around here, I think. Right? Am I right? Okay. Oh, the boy Heracles is ready. Let's go. This is ready. We need a market, and then we can advance. Okay. Let's get a few more citizens. Oh, these two are not doing anything. Okay. Market. Here, there's really not all the space. You here. Wait, like, I don't know, maybe a few more units. I'm not entirely sure. It's like we're not lacking units for now. But I don't know. I'm intrigued. Well, let's destroy this first of all, and then where is a landing point though? Here, I guess. Yeah, I bet she's here. Fantastic. This has glitched itself on the. We love it. We stand. Okay, let's destroy something.
It's a divine intervention.
Yes, it is a divine intervention. Ooh, okay. We can do this. We got a tornado.
Who's got
God.
power?
Yeah,
that?
well, it's okay. It happens.
Did they have a word for tornado? That's.
Ooh, that is a good question. I
Let me
mean,
look that up.
probably for whirlpools?
I don't.
I think.
Yeah, because I don't think they would have had a tornado.
No.
anywhere around
Yeah.
there.
I think a word for whirlpool isn't that Charybdis? I'm not sure.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, I don't know if that was the generic word for it, but like, yeah, Charybdis, I would say.
I think there is a verb, like that also has like aript or something in it.
Mm.
And then like Homer plays with that, like in some verses, like it's Charybdis and that verb in the same verse, so it's like,
Oh, so it's an alliteration?
kind of, yeah.
Ooh,
Oh no, wait, a
okay.
whirlpool is dine in Greek,
Okay,
and a whirlwind is prester, apparently.
interesting. Do we want a lightning storm or do we want plenty?
Uh,
I mean, we're
what do we need?
I mean, we need to
This,
destroy. We need to destroy, we need Medusa, we need the Karkinos, which is a giant crab. So I don't see why not. Let's get it, let's kill this. Sorry.
What is a Karkinos?
A
Yeah.
Karkinos is a giant crab, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember that. So we'll see. We'll see it like as soon as we pass, you know, with the worship of Hera. We will see the Karkinos. Because it will be at our harbor.
Oh yeah,
There's
so
crab.
it's a giant crab in Greek mythology that inhabited the lagoon of Lerna. It's
Okay.
a secondary character
Oh,
in.
Theros?
I'm sorry.
Theros, because it becomes the cancer.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, Heracles kills the crab, who is rewarded for his effort by turning, but by Hera turning him into the constellation of Cancer, like
Okay.
in Latin.
I don't hate it.
That's why I was curious. But I mean, that's one of my favorite stories because in all the pottery, because he appears in a lot of pottery, and it's like the story is kind of like, yeah, she sent a big crab to distract Heracles so that he couldn't kill the Hydra. Except a big crab is still a crab, and
Yeah.
so like the story is that he just steps on it. Like it doesn't
Aw.
he doesn't fight it at all. It literally shows up, he steps on it, and then it's dead. And
That's
it's in a
sad.
bunch of pottery, and it's like there's some of them where he looks more impressive than others, but there's this one piece, like I feel like it's fairly archaic, it's quite old, and like it's this little round crab with these tiny pinchers, and he's just this tiny thing, like the size of Heracles' heel, like snapping at him.
Oh,
and you're
no.
like, what kind of like? That's just such an unfair fight for this
What is
poor
this
crab.
sad thing? What is this sad thing?
It's my favorite. I'm a Cancer, and I just think that's perfect. It's such an adorable, ridiculous little story.
Oh. Okay, let's destroy some more.
Oh wow! I just found the pottery that you're talking about.
Please link it.
Yes,
Please.
it's so cute. It's so cute and silly.
Oh my god.
I picked a different one, but I'm gonna get the little crab from pottery tattooed on me. But I'm picking one that looks more like a crab and less like a sad little ball. But I do love the sad little ball one.
It does look like a sad little ball.
He's our
He's so
sad little ball.
silly. He's the best.
Oh. Okay. Heracles is so cool. Okay, so the last ship of people is going there, and once this one lands, we will get to the last scenario, which is going to be, I mean, something may fall into the sea, something may be sunk forever. We're not gonna name any names.
What would that be?
I don't know. It rhymes with Balantis.
Oh.
Right.
Are they going to escape somewhere where they could then go on to spawn a certain race of humans? Sorry.
Yikes! Big yikes.
Whoops.
Whoopsie. Well, they say the list 15 people, so I don't know how big of a population you can get with 15 people left, huh?
Fine.
I mean,
Series that they
How much
all the
time
way
is there?
to South America. So
right.
Right. This is
Okay.
it. The last level.
Yes, it is actual Atlantis. We are in the Acropolis of Atlantis. And Gargarensis is marching in, which is with his cool peeps.
We should have
Yelling.
killed him in the Norse lands, but
Yeah, but he escaped.
these cutscenes do look cool, even after
Yeah.
20 years.
Yes.
Acanthus, a cyclops. He entered the great temple. Now do you see why Poseidon wanted me to join the
game for so many years, and I never played these parts. Like I swear, I only ever played the random maps,
The
and I don't know
last
why.
gate is under Atlantis, so he's trying to open the last gate of Tartarus under Atlantis. And yeah, there's a moving statue, let me tell you.
What a coincidence that it was right
Right?
here all along.
Zam! Boom!
So wait, so in this story, Gargarensis steals the trident of Poseidon from Atlantis
Yes!
and takes it across the world, only to bring it back to the exact place where he
Atlantis.
stole it
Yes!
from.
Yes! Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly. Okay, so we need to advance to the next age and then build a wonder, which
Mhm.
means, let's give ourselves a head start, just
Mhm.
because, Okay, so what do we need to? We need to build a market. Okay, let's get a market here. We got Anubites. We got all sort of units here. Literally all sorts of units. There's a nice Norse settlement here. Look at them being all pretty and prim and proper.
Why though?
I don't know. We got Heracles, who is our dude. Okay, Blood of Zeus, of course. Oh, there's also an Egyptian settlement here. Look at this beauty. Oh
Wow,
my
that
god.
is beautiful.
Yeah, it is a syncretic civilization.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we need to build some Medusa, right? Right. I mean,
Yeah.
who are we kidding? We're gonna overcharge our mythical units here.
Hmm.
And we're gonna build all the houses that we
Yeah.
can right now.
Final stand
Yeah.
of mythology.
I mean, we need to give like our best. Oop. So we need the bear. We need this. Thank you. I mean, it's important. It's important just for defense's purposes. Like we don't need to attack quite yet. So for defense purposes, we can, we can deal with this. These are building the houses. That's great. Let's get some minotaurs. Let's get some hydras.
Also, not characters that you should pluralize, probably.
Okay, well, minotaur tunics or minotaur tours, right?
Yeah, the Minotaur.
Exactly, exactly. You know that. You know that.
I know it far too well.
I'm actually gonna start replaying that next week.
I love that game. It's Assassin's Creed Odyssey for anyone
All
who was
the time.
wondering what the hell is going on. Okay, let's send a scout and see what's
Minotaur.
up. Oh, okay. Oh, they sent a raven. Our allies sent a raven. Lothbrok's clan.
Lovebrook.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. Like that.
But they're
Lothbrok.
supported by Loki, so we
Mhm.
shouldn't trust them.
We shouldn't necessarily trust them. Let's see who the Egyptians have.
I mean, last time the Lovebrook invaded another island,
Yeah. It
didn't
end
turn
well
out
for
so
everyone.
well.
Exactly. Okay.
By the way, Chad is saying that the phrase "for defensive purposes" can be the new fallback in explanation archaeology.
I mean, for ritual purposes. So yes, that works. We can have Bellerophon, my boy. So that makes me very happy. Let's get some Medusa.
Oh, and it's so nice he's in this.
And let's see what else do we need. Oh, we can build a wonder. Okay.
What is it?
I don't know. Listen. Right?
Buried wonders. Or I guess it depends on which group you're playing.
Exactly. So any guesses?
Any guesses?
Yes. Which building will it be?
I mean, I guess that the Parthenon would be the obvious choice.
Okay. You said the
Good.
Parthenon. Liv, what do you think it's going to be?
Think of what it is. No. Or something maybe?
Okay. Okay. So
More than I'm trying to guess.
Let's put these people too. Building it. Well, let me tell you. It is the statue of Zeus, Olympius, from Olympia.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, it is an actual wonder.
It is an
Like,
actual wonder, yeah.
Actually, finally a wonder, right? Finally a wonder that is true to its name. So we're gonna put all of the villagers that we can. Building that, we keep receiving units from our allies, so that is great. I think the maximum of people that we can have building is like 20. We got we got 12 now, 13. I mean, these people really want to fight, but sorry guys, we got the Canada Bear. We got our mythical units. You, sir, come here. We don't need an economy. Who needs an economy? We need to build a wonder.
If you have dinosaur hydras, you don't need
Exactly.
economy.
Who needs an economy, right? So we're gonna send every new citizen to build our wonder.
To help you in your fight.
Yes, of course they will help us. Thank you, guys.
Ending there.
This is like an over-the-top ending of this season and of this game, as one
I mean,
does.
It's basically, I mean, like the Avengers are like these crossover films. Like there's basically this.
Yeah.
For mythology.
Yes. Yes.
That's
Yes.
cool.
I
It
would
makes no
agree.
sense whatsoever, but it's cool.
Oh, you know what we can do? We can
Because all
send
the underworlds are connected.
Yeah.
Like, that's a fun way of connecting mythologies.
Yes.
That's true.
So I feel like for ritual purposes, we should send another hippo to chill with our Egyptian neighbors, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think they need one, but we can also maybe send them.
I mean, they will think it's a god. So.
Yeah, well, we'll send them a Canadian bear too, and they can try to make sense of that.
Let's hope Herodotus isn't there.
Good luck with that. Yeah, yeah. Well,
I want to hear his description of a Canadian bear.
Yeah.
I don't know how would you describe Canada first of all,
Mm.
and then
I want to say cold, but that's me going off of stereotypes and not actually where I live.
fair. Although I'm told that Vancouver is under the snow lately. Oh, look at our
We're
boy.
completely ruined, but that happens once a year.
Okay. Oh,
I
we
mean, I
got
guess
Medusa.
from a Greek perspective, he would probably say.
Yes, probably he would say, "Oh, it's so
It's certainly
damn cold."
Yeah. Even where I live in the mildest part, it's still colder than Greece.
Okay.
Again, he was from Turkey as well, so it's probably even hotter
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, well, depends how
Yeah.
high up in the mountains you are, because it can get really cold.
Mm.
So
But he is from Halikarnassos, from Bodrum. It's at the sea, so
okay, so
he was
yeah,
at the beach the entire time,
yeah.
basically.
Oh, look at this cool dude. We got the son of Osiris. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. He's a bird man.
Name. He's
Also-
son of Osiris.
Yeah. Also, look at them like doing light squats for the whole time, because they gotta, they're gonna keep the jumping power. So light squats all the whole time. Good for them. Shallow squats. We stand. We like it. Our
It
wonder
looks
is
like they're right out of the Mummy Returns.
They are. They're well. They're Anubites. Our wonder is almost built. Let's see what's going on here. We're gonna have to kill the living Poseidon statue.
Mm-hmm. Can we just zap it again?
I don't think we can.
Wait, hang on. So this is like a mix of all different mythologies. Like, where are the laser crocodiles?
I don't know, right? And there's no
Where are
cheats
they?
to have the laser crocodiles. I am so angry. I'm so disappointed. It's like, where are my Potsukoi? Makes me sad. Anyways, we're building really quickly. Like, extremely quickly, which makes me very happy.
Mm-hmm.
Can this person find its way to the building? Okay, yeah, they can. That is
Oh,
great. That is excellent. Okay, come on, boys. Let's see what else we got. What if we use this? Nah, not much.
Does that work?
Not much.
Does it do
Ooh,
something, or
Not much, but they have Polyphemus, which makes sense because their
The
god is
actual one?
Poseidon. So they have the Polyphemus.
Oh.
Sicily, Shepherd. You know.
special attack womps unit with his
Oh, he
mace?
is from Sicily. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, he's the
Oh, yeah.
Polyphemus, and he's
He's
from
205.
Sicily. Come again?
Love it.
Yeah. He's great. He's great. So yeah, they got a lot of mythical units. But we got Pandora's box. So who knows what we can get? You know what we can get? This power, which is very cool, which allows us to see what an enemy unit sees. And we can also use this now. Now we can use the earthquake. I'm just saying.
Mhm.
You know.
I mean, it's this is like the mythological equivalent of that Uno reverse card, like putting an earthquake against Poseidon.
Exactly. But now, we gotta, you know, we gotta go kill. So let's put people on the economy. Let's pretend we care about the economy for a sec here. Let's put people to work so they don't ask what to do. Lege, vulome. Let's go. Lege, vulome. Fritomos. Exactly, prostagma. Let's get all of our units. Let's use, where the hell is Arcantos? First of all. Oh, he's here. Okay. Zam! He got a new...
The Canadian bear is just...
the bear, and I mean the hippo too. And look, he's also
Just out
zapping
of
people
the frame.
because he's the son of
Yeah.
Disco Osiris. So,
Mm.
you know, he's Disco Osiris incarnate. So yeah, we're just going to destroy everything. We're destroying anything in our wake. We are killing everything. We are giving them a curse so they cannot create more units. We're giving them the pestilence and plague. We are using another earthquake. While we're at it, Zeus has granted us a meteor. Thank you, Zeus.
Ooh.
Thank you, Sky Daddy. Let's go. Let's go. Let's break shit. Boom. There you go. Do we need another one?
Wow.
I mean, is there such a thing as too many meteors? I don't think so.
I mean, don't ask the dinosaurs we have there, but
So yeah, so we have the pestilence and plague, we have fire from the sky, we can have the locust, and this becomes Egypt all of a sudden, you know. This is the plagues of Egypt. Let's see. Bok, boom. I think we need the plague of chickens. This is an incredible thing. Okay, let's go. Let's gaze
feel like this
upon the
could have
plague of
been-
chicken. Look at
this
them.
could have been one of Lucian's myth stories.
Yes,
And there was the plague of chickens and the meteors.
Look at the chicken exploding. Look at them. Look at them.
Wow.
I mean, didn't I tell you? Let's see what else.
I mean,
we can have.
were they flying too close to the sun?
Probably.
they were-
Look, another meteor. I
All
mean,
diving.
right? Might as well. Let's get our guardians here, so we care about our settlement. You people, just cut some wood. We're fine with that. Where's our army? Let's go, guys. We got things to do, places to be. Let's see. This is an incredibly unhinged finale. I'm very pleased. What can we do? Well, we can call the dead to come here.
Yeah, why not?
You know, see, the dead have risen and they're fighting for us.
Wait, those are all our.
For us, though.
Yeah, the
Wow.
mountains are ours. They're our minions. We love that. We love to see that.
Look at this.
Yeah, it's incredible. We already have the Son of Osiris. We don't need that. But these we can use. Oh yeah. Goodbye. Bye. See you never. And
Wait.
now everyone has arrived. And now we can kick some ass. Let's go. Let's go. Canadian bear, hippo, Disco Osiris. You know, look at the son of Disco Osiris.
Look at this.
Chaining.
It's crazy.
Look at this. This is incredible. The hearts for everyone. Because we have a lot of love. Pandora's box. Yeah, I mean they evoke the plague of serpents, but we have the undead, so that's okay. We're good with that. We can zap things. What else can we do? We can call Nidhogg. That's it.
Yeah,
He's
do it.
here.
I
Look
mean,
at him.
why not? Where is
Why
he?
not? Might as well. He's there. He has arrived.
Oh, it's a dragon.
Yes. And we are victorious. Quite so.
We have defeated Poseidon with the
Nidhogg.
power of Nidhogg.
With the power of friendship. And
Bear.
people,
And Canadian bears. Yeah.
Look at Arcantos in his new attire. Zap.
Wow.
Forget the
And
laws
he-
of physics for how this thing falls. Forget it.
Oh my god.
Arcantos was like,
That's
yeah.
how.
And
That's
now,
how he dies.
Yeah. And now, unfortunately,
The entire city is lost.
the whole city,
Unfortunately.
The buildings. We rescued the people.
because Atlantis is its
We don't get
people.
any kind of description.
It's
Yeah.
a people. It's,
Yeah,
it's not a place.
it's the friends we made along the way.
Right?
Mm.
Exactly.
Awaken.
This is the quote Arcantos Awakened that we started
It's
with.
how we start the game, exactly. And now Arcantos has become, deified.
Is it God? A god of what?
Ghost size things.
God of.
Whoa, okay. Okay. Those were aggressive titles. So
Oh.
yeah. So That was it?
We all disappeared.
Oh my god,
To
did
be
we?
fair. But it's I guess it's fine because we
I guess it's
finished the
fine.
game.
Yeah, everything is messed up now. I think yeah, we've all disappeared. You can still see the screen though, right? You can still
We can see the
game.
screen. Yeah, I mean, I
Okay.
guess if you put on OBS, I
Oh
don't
my
know. Or
God.
if you go to Discord, you should be able to see us all.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay. We are on Discord. We just OBS
Yeah.
is not seeing us anymore.
Yeah.
So
Now, yeah.
well, you know
Wait.
what? Exactly.
If you,
Now we can finish like this.
yeah. Let's do that.
Exactly.
So now we are there twice, and I'm. Yeah. No.
this
Okay.
is
It
this is
works. Yeah.
beautiful. We are everywhere now. We are many. We are legion. So that was the finale of Age of Mythology. Liv, did it live up, to your expectations?
Oh, I would say it did. Absolutely. You all know how much I love Atlantis. I realize my sarcasm doesn't come through because I don't make it sound sarcastic. Atlantis is bad, but this game is good.
Yes. I feel like the cheats added to the experience. We've played every other episode with no cheats, just like strategy and patience and everything else. This one we're like, yeah, no, let's go big or go home, which we felt was appropriate, especially the Canadian bear. For a guest. So thank you for being here. For being here to be delirious and talk about hippo propaganda and why we should not say Pegasi, although the game said Pegasi. And why Atlantis is not a myth, but some bull. All of that. And for telling us about all the things that we we needed to hear while I was trying to kill things. And kill other units. Thank you everyone in the chat. I couldn't see the chat. I hope it was active. I assume
It was active.
Thank you
Yeah.
for thank you everyone who rated and who stayed, and also the ones who rated and then left. We don't care. We got the views. That's fine. We're good guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
this is-
happy holidays, everyone.
Yes, happy holidays. This is a wrap for our
This
season.
No, not for our season. For
this season, for the winter season.
Yeah, we are. We will be back on January 13th, I think, on our usual programming on Friday 2 p.m. EST, where we'll be starting our playthrough of Apotheon, another mythological game. And for the first one, we'll be joined by Maciej Paprocki, who was actually one of the mythology consultants for that game. So if you want to ask any questions about what it's like to write for a video game from a scholarly or academic perspective, definitely tune in on January 13th.
Also, another game of which I have no idea, so I have no idea what I'm getting into. I'll be playing, and then after that we'll play that for like about a month, and then we'll have a Valentine's Day special with Doki Doki Ragnarok, because we feel romantic, but we also need to conquer territories, right? There's a theme in our games. So we need to conquer hearts and territories. So yeah, thank you everyone. Thank you for subscribing, chatting, everything. Enjoy your holidays. Stay safe, stay warm, because I hear there's bad weather everywhere. Thank you again, Liv. Thank you, Alex, for keeping up with me when I'm particularly hyped, which happens very often. I swear it's not drugs. It's just
Thank you for being hyped. I mean,
the hype woman.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we will see you all in January. You will briefly see my screen. So thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Bye, everyone.
Good afternoon. Bye, everyone.